Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're making our way down to the Underdark now, where we're going to hopefully eventually make our way to this place called Moonrise Towers, where we're told we might be able to cure our condition. But first, we've got to go and speak to Palmer.
A quick word.
I don't think we have to speak to her, but we're going to.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
Yeah, we're going to give her all our money. No, attack! Okay, so I don't think we need to be too flashy here. She's got, what, 75? That's quite a lot, but I don't think it'll be too hard for us to take down. I'm not going to use the Hunter's Mark. I'm not going to use that. 2 attacks. Bonus attack. Missed that. Okay, not bad. Just remove ourselves.
Battle favors the fearless.
And we've got Will. Yeah, and don't think we need to be too flashy here. Let's not use up any spell slots or anything like that. 50%. 2 hits. Boom. We'll leave him there. Gale now, back in the team. Probably just use a cantrip or something. I guess Firebolt. Or we could use something like Rare Frost. That might put an ice patch on the ground. Didn't. She's almost down, so. So remember, if she gets within melee distance of Karlach, she should get attacked. So yes, we are going to do that. And that's it. Open ad.
Never wanted these.
And the supplies to camp. Through here. Down this way. This isn't the main way we need, or is it? It might. No, this might be the main way we need to go. So actually, let's head back up here a sec. Haven't finished looking around in this area just now. Ooh. Padlock key. I think we've probably already sprung the lock that's intended for. You never know. Yeah, so that seemed to add that directly to our recipe books. So I guess other times we found recipes, we probably already have them. And that reading those recipes is what we need to do. This is pretty good. Misty Step as a free spell. We'll definitely take that. I think about who we can give that to. I mean, Gale doesn't currently have an amulet. However, it's really heavy. Should drop one of these. What was I thinking? So in terms of the spell book, Gale does have Misty Step. Will doesn't, but also doesn't have many spell slots. Actually, won't take a spell slot, will it? That's the thing. Thing is, with Will, he can be used in melee. I might give it to Karlach. Might mean that she can get into combat a bit quicker. why don't we give the guidance to Gale? And we give the... I mean, we just got... to Karlak. See how that goes. We can always swap it around. That perception. Anyone else want to go? Okay, well, we've massively failed at whatever that was.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Right. Okay, I think we head down now to the temple. So I'm pretty sure this symbol is the Saluna's thing. Being told about. I believe that's the puzzle. I have solved the puzzle in early access. I cannot remember how I did it.
Stars and moons, like that dwarf's poem said. And these plates can be turned.
Yeah, we might reread that poem. Might throw some light on the puzzle, so to speak. Where is that? Sort by type. It was described as dwarf's poem, wasn't it? So I wasn't the one who picked it up.
What's cooking?
Yes?
Gale wasn't there.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't suppose it's in the journal. What happened to that? Must be here. I might pause here and see if I can find this thing. I might have to spend a bit of time looking. I had to Google it at the end to remind myself what it said. I couldn't find the copy of it in my possession anywhere, so I'm not quite sure what happened to that. But anyway, it says something about never let the full moon touch the stars and never let the Moon Maiden's door fall to darkness or something like that. Well, I'm going to guess this is the Moon Maiden's door, looking at the symbols here. And I'm going to guess the full moon is this section here that's got the light on it. So I think what we need to do is put all the black dots in this circle and all the others, other stars somewhere else. So I'm just going to separate the group because I'm probably going to do a bit of wandering about. The hard one is going to be... It's got 2 now. Should be it. If I've read the puzzle right.
Ah, this goes very far down.
There we
I
go.
have to go in to see the bottom.
Don't think there's much more to discover in this particular room. Wait a minute, I suppose I could take the rest of my group. That puzzle was pretty easy, actually. I remember it being harder, but I maybe didn't found the hint before. Here we go.
Just when I was getting used to the sky again.
Fear not, Karlak. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
No book or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
See what we can find here. I think I only played through the Underdark section once or twice in the early access, so I'm not as familiar with the game from this point on. Ooh.
Bet I can crack that open.
It's quite a tough roll. Let's add the guidance. Nice.
Let's have a look.
Quick, get through them. Not quite as tough this one. Probably fail it now. Ooh, no, we're okay. Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition that one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. So if you're a paladin, that'd be a really good item. Not quite as good, as we don't have a paladin in the team. This. Quite remember how you solve it. We'll puzzle it out, I'm sure. We've got a waypoint down here, that's nice. Have a look at the logbooks. Signs of life near the outpost. Intelligent. Clearly trying to hide. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks. Possibly drow. Next few entries are too faded to read, but then it goes, led them south. Rumours of a spectator there. So spectators are... You came across a spectator, I think, in Baldur's Gate 2. It's a little bit like a beholder. Let the Underdark solve its own problems. No sightings, no sightings. Minth saw the statues down there, shaped like drow. Spectator shouldn't do that. Either way, that's one less problem to worry about. Okay, so something's turned things to statues.
Yeah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
The last entry reads, I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known they were only a prelude. Stupid to think we had outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. Minth will keep the records from now on. Smithy over there. So you can get out this way. But you this is a defense system for that gate. We can turn it off. Just wondering if it's better to leave it on. Sure is the answer. Yeah, so it's something... Oh, hello. Got a Minotaur down there. He's hurt.
Get back!
Someone's laid out the unwelcome mat.
What I'm wondering is if it's better to leave those on, but I think we should probably turn them off. If I can remember how. This might help us. This place is dark, but the Lady's Light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Jarrus rallied the last of the initiates and charged forth. For a moment, the cavern shone with Selûne's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, wound or no, but Jarrus bade me stay and hold the gate until his return. I am to keep the records, too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It's been days, hours, since we collapsed the tunnel. They were supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig it out on my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry. I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gate, I promise. The final entry is barely visible, more faint scratches than legible writing. Sorry. I can hit that. I wonder if I might save. I wonder if you can dislodge it with an arrow or something? Just destroy it. So I think that's deactivated the defenses. They're not powered anymore. Interesting, that wasn't the key. Oh, it might need the lever. Minotaur. There's a journal down there. Look at that. Let's just check over here first, then we'll come back to that.
Something over there.
These rocky crevices, they're
Not a chance I'll fit in
maybe
there.
something to do if you're a shapeshifter or a druid or something. So we've got a journal here, so read it. It always felt vainglorious to think my deeds worthy of a personal journal, but as I watched the drow mass outside our gate, I realised my arrogance is already of a far costlier sort. I see no harm in tipping the scales a little further. Not for me, but for those who followed me down into the dark. They deserve to be remembered. Initiate Norn Remes, lost in the deep tunnels as we fell back from the drow. Initiate Thulk of the Northern Wastes, grazed by an arrow and succumbed to poison. Initiate Bree Brecker, who stood against a Dryder with only her mason's hammer. And initiates they are, the entire company, for they have seen and suffered too much to be called novices. We've collapsed the tunnel behind and have made ready to open the gate. Perhaps we can carve a path through. And if not, I enclose a list of names. Let the annals show that whatever their end, the cause was the same. One High Initiate Jarrus wished to stamp his name in the history of the church. He sought to forge a path through the darkness, not realizing there are some places the light was never meant to touch. He was a fool.
Bet that will fit in my
Dig
pack.
too deep. What is this Staff of the Moon Maiden? Is that anything good? I mean, it looks good, but I don't think it really does anything practical. Another journal here. Find it. Let's come down. Where's the hot spot? Oh. I can't sleep without the moon and stars. As a child, I prayed to them before I ever knew Selûne's name. Is that blasphemy? When I walk the battlements, the only light I see is the glow of their eyes, out there, waiting. I know the High Initiate is making a plan. He'll get us out of this. We're making a stand. Moon Maiden fair, lend us your light, to guide us home in dark of night, to keep us on the path of right, ever burning, ever... The last line of the prayer succumbs to blurring as if stained by something wet. It didn't come to a particularly good end, I don't think, these people here. Now, what is this? There's sort of a miasma around these mushrooms. I don't think that's something we want to be getting involved with too much. Right, well, we're in the Underdark. I think we just explore.
Oh, I don't like that. Can't be anything good.
All that miasma. I think maybe it's okay.
Fungal spores. be myconids nearby.
Oh. Another Minotaur there. 84, level 4.
More are coming.
That voice. Do you hear it too?
They're coming. They're coming.
Still your mind to this unusual voice.
It said, they're coming.
They're coming. You're coming.
Okay. Well, he hasn't seen us yet. So let's hide. And we'll hit turn base before he reaches us.
Bits have seen everything.
We got advantage now, so I'm going to make sure I've got the sharpshooter all in turned on. 91% even with that now. Let's put... What sorts of poison have I got down here? An arrow of fire. Do that. Ooh. Rolled low. Okay. I've only got 55. So I might have to turn that off for the follow-up shot. Good opener though. So what have I got? Full action and bonus. We put a hunter's mark on. This might take more than one round. Miss. And our free shot. Bad. What did we get him down to? Took off nearly 50 health in the first round. That's not too bad. I'm going to run away now.
And move.
Guess I take another go. Not enough movement. Yeah, I don't know my free shot anymore. He's down to 7 health though. That's not bad. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna want Karlak on this. Hello. They took some damage on his jump, I think. Where's this come from? Don't need it now, I don't think. Let's put the rage on.
Incoming.
Run up here. Let's check this.
Got it.
I can't even catch my breath.
If I come a bit closer, I might be able to put my passive back on. Yeah. Well, the Reckless Roars give me advantage. That's pretty cool. Put the ensnaring strike on. Oh. I had to select. Okay, fair enough. I thought I'd already done it. Yeah, take one of those. Down to 11. I'm gonna run away again.
These boots have seen everything.
The blade will not bend.
Let's go with Gale.
What fools these mortals be.
Put that flammable. Oh, he is burning already, to be fair. Okay. 11. Honest, that's pretty good. 6, so we're going to need Will to land a shot.
Victor's path.
Oh, why has he got no movement? Advantage though. Here we go. Really, what in the early access, those guys absolutely wrecked me. That was fairly easy. Damage resistance.
At the ready.
Let's do a short rest, get those HPs back up. I feel like the party generally, but specifically the Gloom Stalker is sort of coming into its own a bit now at this level.
Mind if I do?
I think the hand crossbows are good too, just getting off so many shots.
Anything of use?
What hurt you? Who hurt you, Will? So we got a rope ladder of some kind up there, and it's like a residence of some sort.
Watch how you
Probably
go.
got bombs. I take off the disarm kit. I mean, +8's probably okay, to be fair, isn't it? Like a bit of, I don't know if, I'm going to just quickly search in the menu. I want to know if there's like an auto pause for if you see a trap. Hang on. Doesn't seem to be. I think that's one thing that definitely needs to be patched in. It's blown the ladder up as well. Annoying. I wonder if there's another way up there. Presume there is. It's quite a big area up there. Like we need to get up there too. Okay. Bit annoying. It's like it takes so long for the dice roll to happen that you've already blundered into whatever it was you were sensing. I guess if you hear the dice roll, you should pretty much, like if I'm running, I can hit right click and instantly stop. So if I hear that dice roll, I should get in the habit of just instantly right clicking.
What's that?
Oh no.
A bullet. Best brace for a vicious battle.
But they are not good news. I like land sharks. Only worse.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion. Let's not get too close.
What is he referring to? Oh, these. I think that should dissipate. Gold. There's a lot of them down there, look. Mushroom peeps. Probably end up down there, so maybe we can get rid of this stuff first.
Time for mercy.
Oh, look. Okay, I'm going to assume that we've kind of cleared that area now. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going this way.
Broken bones. Must have fallen.
That's where we fought the Minotaurs. This is just a branching path. This way. It's quite a big, complex area, the Underdark, so I might just do a bit of wandering around in directions I think we haven't gone yet. Dead Minotaur there. Oh, that's the one we killed. Oh, we're right back. We're all back at the start. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, let's head further this way this time, then. Beautiful chests that we find. Oh, let's leave them. There's a whole area over there. We could access that area via the tower, I think. We might be able to do so further down as well. It's going to take a little while to get to grips with this area, I think. What's Faerun Alluve?
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Consider what the appropriate ritual might be. I want some guidance to that. Tough roll, might have to inspiration it. Yeah. Better?
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Illustray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
Okay, well, we could cut ourselves on it, I suppose.
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Check it out. I don't use a sword, really, but there's a finesse weapon, that said. Weapon performance +1. What is that Faerun Alluve melody thing? The sword hums in anticipation, ready to burst into maddening shrieks or bolstering song. I mean, it's pretty nice. Nicer than our scimitar +1. Yeah, equip it. Why not? Was it a two-handed weapon? Long sword. Can I not? Okay. I mean, that's fine. Don't need to dual wield. And probably won't really use my melee weapon either, but it's given me this. Once per short rest. No idea what it really does, but I guess we'll find out at some point. It's kind of cool though, getting like a little drow weapon. We go back to this area. When it auto-saves, means there's a fight coming. Oh, it's the billet again. I don't think we fight it here, though. He's just passing through. it? Nope, it is. We're fighting now. Gale's dead. Oh god. Okay, well this is happening then. Only 55%. I have to reckless.
Need to learn the hard way.
Can she do a lesser? Okay. Bleeding, that's pretty good. Let's kind of get over here. I'd like to aim it away from my character if possible. Let's not get Will too close. I think we will put the hex on it. Where even is Gale? Maybe he got shoved off or something. Pull Will back a bit.
Steps at a time.
She's doing good damage to it, in fairness. Basically soloing it. But I'm back now. Let's take off my passive. I'm going to put the hunter's mark on. Why does it drop down from 80 to 65? It's almost dead. Let's run me out over here. On Will.
On the victor's path.
Oh, it's on what, 1 hit point, is it? 3. That's it for now. Now it gets a turn.
I need to hold on.
Jump out of this acid. There we go.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
How am I supposed to do that?
I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my
Anything is
heart.
retrievable.
Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasi Trak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the Mephit will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life.
Fine.
Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please.
I got it. Seams, notes, names, everything.
In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1.
Retrieve the pouch.
And next?
Purple thread.
Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on.
Play the notes clockwise. Bottom right.
Remember to play them clockwise. And after that?
Trakash.
Correct. But pay attention to the trap part. Ch is back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. It is gratifying to see your memory does not fail you. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
Okay, where is he then? Did he just get... Oh. Well, I don't need to be in turn-based mode now, do I? So can I just cast one of these, like a Revivifier? And destination name.
We've saved me. I cannot take much more. My word, you did it! Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime... Thank you.
I could hardly leave you there to rot. You'd have blown up and taken me with you.
Quite. And I must say, I'm glad you've taken my plight to heart. I see my trust in you was most excellently placed. Now, I believe adventure awaits. Or misadventure, perhaps. Shall we?
After you. Okay, so I think we might need to do another short rest.
That took the edge off.
And me and Gale probably need to partake of a couple of healing potions.
Excellent choice.
He doesn't seem to have any. Remedy that. Bop, 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 bop. I might just keep Gale's pouch. Can I? Oh, can I take it? That way I don't need to go to his body again. Doing split the stack. That Gale's probably going to need quite a few of those. There he goes. Okay.
A dull moment.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Bullet fight to be here. It's usually, or in the early access, it was in a different location.
Moving ahead.
Karlach absolutely destroyed it, though. Blood Guzzler Garb. Uncommon clothing. So this could be barbarian stuff. When an enemy damages the wearer gains Wrath for one turn. And if we remember, Wrath is a +1 damage to bonus with melee weapons. So every time she gets damaged, she does more damage. And that's pretty cool, isn't it? Don't need the shovel, so we'll leave the rest. We'll give that to Karlach.
Wanna dance?
I don't think it looks as cool as her standard armor, but it's
Still
better,
breathing.
so it's good.
Despite everything. I'll take that. What path lies before me?
Yeah, we could probably jump across here.
Timask and Torchstalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
Is that where the... Is that where we saw the mushrooms? Because I think we blew up everything here, didn't we? And Kunid.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar.
Alright, let's not go that way just yet. Will.
Defender of the people.
Oh, Will, you can jump that.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Lazy, that's what
On
it
my
is.
way.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Right, insight roll. Very low roll, I don't. Unless we roll a 1.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy.
Sense your fear, I've come to aid you.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Okay, let's go and talk to these mushroom guys. Open Lake Grotto. I don't want us raiding the bodies of their dead, so we won't do that.
What's up for discussion?
I'll talk to him. Another waypoint here.
So many minds connected. What could they accomplish? Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
Never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. Our kind has suffered needlessly for generations. Do you also seek peace among the Myconids?
Mind Flayer infected me with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power?
Explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Yes, absolutely.
Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Yeah, go on.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
What happens if the stasis goes away?
I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Aurelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
Can you extract it?
No. It appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Now let's tell him about the ship.
A Nautilus? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion.
Thanks for the info, I guess.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
Isn't the stasis why it hasn't killed me yet?
I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the larva.
What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
So where do I find them?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric.
Alright, where does she live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Alright, I'll come back when I got them.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Alright, let's do some trading with them.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Anything to
I
trade?
do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
See what he's got. Boots of genial striding. The wearer's movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. That is pretty good. Ooh, circlet of blasting is going to be pretty good as well. The Baneful. This is a short sword, finesse weapon. On a hit, possibly bane your target. That it's kind of like giving them. Like it's basically the opposite of a blessed spell. Only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pact weapon. What does it look like when Will's wielding it? He's not proficient with short swords, okay. Fair enough. Oh. Shoot additional dart whenever you cast magic missile. That's pretty good. I might get that for Gale. Whenever you burn an enemy, you gain 2 turns of heat, and heat, as we all know, is... What's heat convergence? I don't know about those. Taking damage and then doing a bit more damage. That's interesting, because Gale doesn't have dark vision. Interesting, but we aren't using the lightning bow anymore, because we're getting so many attacks off our hand crossbows. They're not bad. I might take those. I'll take that. So let's see what we can sell. I'll keep the jolt shooter for now. You never know, it might be useful at some point. I don't need that because I can do it anyway, so let's just sell all those. Okay, well let's do some gold. And see what others I've got to sell as well. I'm going to sell those, I think. Sell that. Okay, not bad.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue.
Millium might have
I greet you,
stuff to
child
trade.
of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Yeah, she doesn't. How did you escape your colony?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
How do you survive? Don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
Bad people. Best way to deal with that, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Alright. We're not going to steal anything. Okay. Nothing there. I think this is the boss.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
We give her an antitoxin.
Gods! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? You're a drow.
We're not all zealots. Now you know.
No. Now I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
Was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
You're lying. Okay, let's get some guidance as well.
Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand?
Alright, I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here. I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Okay, let's have a quick look at gear then, 'cause there's... Oh,
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but alright.
Why did they attack?
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
You harbour a fugitive gnome, admirable of you.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
What did you do to that corpse?
We breathe life into our enemies. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
Spores hold power. How might I gain this knowledge?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
I'll do it.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Hey. Ooh, boots of speed. Right, anyway. Yeah, let's Is it still technically a cutscene? It says space skip. Like, I haven't got... What's going on? Let's just go down here. Maybe it will end whatever it's doing. That's the way we came up, isn't it? There was a little way to go down here, though. I have to quick save, quick load. I can't get into my inventory. I'm going to pause here while I quick load. Okay, that's normal. Right, so let's have a little look at our equipment screen. Okay, so what do we get? Boots of speed. Okay, so what does that class action do? Click the heels of your boots to gain speed and freedom of movement. Bonus action. Not bad. A version of those. I just question whether Will really needs them. She never dashes though, does she, Karlak? So we're not really getting the benefit of those boots. I'll give her that. Be good. Might give Will these because that's going to we get more difficult terrain than we get webs, so swap those out. What else do we get? So we've got the circlet of blasting. Started blasting. He doesn't need that, does he? I could give it to Will as well. I mean, he's got the spell, but this would just not use a spell slot, so that might be good. We don't need the bicorn particularly, do we? I was going to give that to Gale. Shoot an additional dart when you cast magic missile. So we're going to give that to Gale. So we're going to have to give that guidance thing to someone else because we use that a lot. More so than that cantrip. Dancing lights. Good, so Gale's kind of got dark vision now. Doing more magic missile stuff. Got another scorching ray thing going there. So we've got some good equipment going now. I'd like to get another magical hand crossbow if I could.
Finders keepers.
Ah!
What to do?
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
Alright, do the river thing.
It cringes in response to your sunny vision. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwargar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwargar rot. I mean to join you.
Go on then.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
Cool. Well, we've got another ally there. Sounds pretty good to me. Doesn't take up a party slot either. He's just following Will around. Yeah. Dareth Bonecloak, okay. Back way out of their little area, I think. Let's go and talk to this dude first.
A drow.
Or do that.
Play nice, or these shrooms will be on you in a flash. Now, doubt you'd care to notice, but you didn't see a dwarf on your travels, did you? Balin's his name.
Describe him?
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick.
Not seen him.
Right, never mind.
Needed some help finding him?
Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Alright, let's do some trading. Ooh. Ah, that could be good, because we really don't have any healing now. We don't have Shadowheart in the group. Shadowheart's got that equipped. Don't have a medium armor wearer now. I think Will's got that already. What makes this corrosive? Be useful. You know, situationally, it'd be nice to maybe be able to switch to that rather than relying on potions. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Ooh, what was I just saying? Take another one of those. How much? Yeah, so it's just better. It's just better than the one I've got. Jake, I don't suppose she's got the mushrooms they asked me to look for. Don't think so. I will take thieves' tools though, and just trap disarmers because we do get through those. I probably haven't got much in the way of stuff to sell anymore. Probably sell that fairly safely. The poison. Okay, it's not really offset very much of the cost, has it? But it's fine, we're getting some good stuff. That's the main thing. Actually put that there so I can sell my old one. Give that to Karlak. Yeah, good.
Keeping the old turtle.
She doesn't really need the jump spell. She's already pretty good at jumping. But I might just keep it available. I'm going to keep that. Yeah, we'll just keep the jump ring for when we need it, which is not something we need to have equipped all the time.
Gimme.
I don't know why we got XP there. I'm not going to complain about it.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, so have we kind of gone through the whole thing now? I think so, and it's probably getting towards a good place to end this episode. What we're going to do is we're going to head out of here the way we came in, and then head down to where the Duergar are making a nuisance of themselves. Or Duergar. Yeah. What's this? Oh, okay, the mushroom picker's way over there. That's kind of the way out. Down here we've got stuff to do. So yeah, plenty... Oh, and there's a tower down there. Plenty more to do. We've only really discovered, I don't know, maybe a third of the Underdark in this episode, so we'll be down here a little while longer. It's fair to say. I can use my Speak with Dead on this one here. I might just do that.
The corpse twitches in response to the spell, and you note its delicate filaments. It had been merely a child.
How did you die?
Like its living counterparts, the corpse speaks in your mind.
Burn. Great wars. Hurt.
What did they want?
No. Death. No death.
What was life in the circle like?
Floating, knowing, seeing, hearing, all together, never apart.
Where do you keep your riches?
Magic. Behind the door.
How do I get past the door?
Old ones enter. Sovereign.
I think that's what Sovereign told us about, wasn't it? So we don't need to steal it. We get it as a reward.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okie How do we... down here, isn't it? But we're going down here next. Yes. That's pretty fun. Okay, so I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you're still enjoying it. I'm loving the game. Can't get enough of it, to be honest. And hopefully you are enjoying it too. So if you like this episode, if you could give the thumbs up button a press, that'd be amazing. As would leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, how this playthrough's going, your own playthrough. Absolutely anything you like. Always good to hear your thoughts. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.